Walaikum salam.
Pleased to meet you. It's Amy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm Amina. So how long have you been Muslim? 4 weeks. Oh, right, new. Oh, that is
I know. Yeah, so it's all a bit sort of scary.
Everything's really new.
Yeah, it's like,
what do your family think about it?
they don't know yet. That's the next scary bit.
What are they like? What kind of background are you coming from?
Where I live at home, no Muslims at all, nothing, just white people.
Yeah.
You know, the media gives them, you know, viewpoint they say.
That's the problem, isn't it?
It's horrible, I hate it.
So how do you think they're going to react?
I think they'll be alright. My mum's going to be better than my dad, I think.
Yeah.
But my dad, I think he's going to be more concerned, like I'm being forced into it or something.
Yeah, mine was similar. They sort of like, oh, well, you're being oppressed.
Yeah.
Why would you give up your Western free lifestyle for this?
And it's going to be really hard because I don't know whether to wear my scarf or not. I'm like, oh, I don't know. So, yeah.
When I told my parents, I just did it in a very subtle way. I think if you're gentle with them and you sort of put the primer on first, as it were, do you know what I mean? Like primer before you put the top coat on. You know,
every Muslim basically that I know is born into a Muslim family, whatever. And, you know, it's really nice meeting Rubers.
We're a species of our own, aren't we, love?
Fantastic. We get the best of both worlds.
So what about marriage? Is there any marriage on the horizon?
Not at the moment.
Nobody in mind? Huh?
I have had some offers.
Oh, you've had some offers?
Yeah, but...
that doesn't surprise me at all.
No, not yet. Please.
Do it when you're ready, love.
Yeah.
How old are you? You're on a young one.
I'm 19.
Oh, well then.
I've got plenty of time.
Plenty of time, lovey.
I'm really excited about this weekend as well, because it's like my first time fasting, and I'm like, yay!
Oh, yeah, it's your first Ramadan, isn't it? At what time is it? It must be nearly time for Maghrib.
Yeah.
Oh, we better go and pray then, haven't we? Should we just pray here?
Yeah, or do you want to go down that little bit down there?
See which direction we are. You know, to stand close together and everything. Yeah. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Siratul Ladina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin.
We're going to look at the top stories this hour. Within the last few minutes, it's been confirmed the US has launched airstrikes on Afghanistan. The eastern town of Jalalabad has also been the target of US raids. The Taliban have responded with anti-aircraft fire.
Allah Akbar.
The US now dominates Afghan airspace after almost a week of fighting. In other news, the Home Secretary David Blunkett says he utterly condemns attacks on Muslims in Britain.
It's only 4 weeks since Amy became a Muslim. And as the bombing continues, I can't help thinking she couldn't have picked a worse time to convert. I want to know how she got into Islam.
I never really believed in God. I had a few friends who were Muslims, and I asked them for books so I could respect what they believed. And the more I learned, the more it was like common sense to me. So I just decided to convert to Islam, and I'm happy.
What was hard?
Walking into university with my hijab on the first day, that was hard because everybody was like, what's she done? What's she done? But yeah, because some of my friends did know about my interest in Islam, but not all of them. And that was quite interesting.
And how did you cope with it?
I just carried on as normal. I haven't changed. I'm still Amy.
What about your parents?
I haven't told them yet, but I'm going to tell them soon, InshaAllah. I think they'll be okay. It might be a bit of a shock to see me wearing a scarf to start off with, but after that I think they'll be alright.
Have you seen any of your family since you've become a Muslim?
I saw my brother the week after, and he came to visit me, and I took my scarf off then. I've got to admit, yeah, okay, might have not been good, but I took my scarf off while he came to see me. It was only for a few hours, but I felt I wasn't ready to tell him. As long as what's in my heart is right, then that's what matters, really. Yeah. I think as soon as they see that I've not changed, they'll be alright. I hope. Please, Mum.
As a new Muslim, Amy's had to change her whole lifestyle, and that includes her wardrobe.
So where are we going, Amy?
We're going to Iraq to look for some scarves. Usually I can find some I really like. Oh, we're going down here, aren't we?
Most people wear the sort of black ones, don't they?
I find them too boring.
So Are there sort of rules about what you can and can't wear?
See-through ones are not a good idea because they're like obviously showing your hair. I can't wear that because you can see straight through it. But it's really pretty. It's just a shame, but... And you're not allowed pictures either, like of animals. It's like dogs. No, no, no.
Do people comment on them?
Sometimes some comments I've had, it's like, oh, it's too bright, it makes it really pale, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's only people who can't like actually handle the fact that I am Muslim and I'm white as well.
Do you think that's harder for people to accept?
Well, being white and Muslim, I think so. Right. There we go. Have you got a mirror?
Yes, it's just one on the door.
Oh, is that your trick?
This is the trick. So that looks quite nice, don't you think?
Yeah, I do.
I like this colour, it's nice.
And how did you decide what style to wear?
I just copied my friends. Because I find, like, you know, some people, they put a pin there and then they take that bit up there like that. I can't do that, it's too complicated.
So what do you do?
I just put a pin, like a safety pin.
Did you worry about looking nice?
No, I don't care how I look. No. Can I have these, please? Thank you.
Taliban positions, specialist US forces are also...
It's Amy's first Ramadan, the month when Muslims fast between sunrise and sunset. Every evening she meets with the University Islamic Society to pray and then break her fast. As prayers get underway, we have a problem. Just like in a mosque, men and women are strictly segregated. So with men on our crew, we're not able to film Amy praying.
Have you asked the sisters? Have they said no?
They weren't happy with the guys going in the sisters area. It wasn't about what we were filming.
Yeah, you can't do that either. So.
Could we pull a curtain aside and film from this side, just a shot of Amy?
Just a shot of Amy, yeah, I think we can...
I mean, the thing is, you go to lectures, everywhere you go, you have to mingle with men. But as soon as you come to the prayer room, everybody goes, oh no, got to keep separate, got to keep separate. So what do?
Do you find the logic of that aspect of the religion quite hard?
No, I don't find it hard. I think it's quite good in a way because it stops you doing like going and getting too close to men and like go and have sex and stuff like that. Because it leads to that. You get close to a guy. I mean, I've been there. You get friends with a guy. You start talking to him, get closer, closer. You just end up, you know, doing something. And as like, you know, fornication is not allowed in Islam, then, you know, it's a good thing.
So you're not going to have sex between now and marriage?
No.
Does that make you want to get married quicker?
No. But it would be nice.
Timing, and the take-home message is both these complexes have very different DD transition intensities. We come to the end.
It's the end of university term for Amy, and her parents are picking her up. They still don't know she's a Muslim, but she's decided that today she'll break the news.
Well, my parents are coming down here, like 4 o'clock, to see me. I am really stressing.
And then it'll tell you if your granddad's coming.
No, they said my dad said, oh, I might be granddad, so if my granddad's coming, I don't know if I should tell them or not.
Do you think they're going to be kind of shocked about it then?
I phoned my brother last night, right? And I was like, babe, can I tell you something? I was crying my eyes out. My brother's great though. And he's like, yeah, it's cool, don't worry about it. I'm just like scared they're going to ask like really awkward questions.
Haven't you got to like tell them not to get you Christmas presents then?
No, because I just take them as random 25th of December presents, because that's what I'm giving them. I've got Christmas presents for them as well.
So you don't mind if we buy you Christmas presents?
No, you're quite welcome. Should be alright though, I hope.
The longer I know Amy, the harder it is to imagine her without her headscarf. I want to see the girl her parents expect to see. She invites me round to her flat to show me photos of the old Amy.
Hiya. Hi. Come in.
I like your slippers.
Do you?